something like the uncertainties of the 60s have been sold out for the...
Find that one line. You remember that line perfectly.
Okay.
It's not, you reread it 10 times because it was just like it nailed it perfectly. It was like, what was it? In Tony's last column, it was about the 70s. And what was that column about? It was like he wrote a thing about, well, the 70s are like more than half over now. And, you know, if there's anything going to happen, we, you know, that kind of stuff. We got 4 years left. And, that kind
It's got to happen now.
But you really like that one line. What was that one line? And just read it in your mind again.
Yeah, okay. You know, I really like Tony's last column about this decade. What was that line? The uncertainties of the 60s have been sold out for the certainty of boredom in the 70s. It's like the every other decade theory. You know, the 50s were boring. The 60s rocked. The 70s obviously suck. And maybe the 80s will be great.
So, just is it neutral here? Yeah. Search and find transmission. Down for engaging in reverse.
Push this down.
Okay, where's reverse now?
Okay, down and over here. Down and okay.
That's it?
We're in reverse.
Alright.
Now we can back up.
Why is it lugging like that? I'm giving it... Oh, that sounded good.
Pop it up to get in first now.
All right.
There
Like
you go. Yeah.
This is first, right?
Feel the clutch slip a little bit.
Yeah.
It for dragging the car, they don't want it to do that, but for motion picture purposes, it really works kind of easy because it's like taking off in an automatic transmission for the clutch to be slipping that bad.
So now, if I want to like, but see that makes it not so good for like spinning the tires.
Right.
Like, say if I'm going to want to try and spin the tires, is that going to be possible? It's going to be real hard.
But you're gonna have to rev up, have a wreck here in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna have to pop the clutch.
Oh, is that what I have to do?
If they'll ever want you to do that.
Okay, because he told me, Rick told me a couple times that he wants that to, like, when I get out of there, like, peel out, you know.
What we'll do is we'll throw some gravel down wherever you got to peel out, and that'll make it real nice and easy.
Oh, I see. Then
you'll make sparks fly when you take off.
Sounds good, man.
But for all the driving that you're going to be doing in the show, like I say, the sun's going to run 60 miles an hour in low gear. You'll never have to shift gears.
Yeah, I mean, it's leaving first gear.
Yeah.
Whoever owned this car kind of was interested in drag racing.
Strictly a drag mobile is what it is.
What's it like to be bad? I mean,
Gee, I wouldn't know.
It feels kind of good to be able to get away with it for once.
yeah.
My mommy says I'm not allowed to know.
Your mom says what?
My mommy says I'm not allowed to know what it's like to be a bad boy.
Yeah.
Well, is this how you were when you were, well, you're still in
Not
high
at all.
school.
I was this.
Still in my youth.
I was a
I
straight
was
A
this.
student. I was a straight A student.
I'll
All I
believe
ever
that
did was study.
Yeah. I'm still a straight A student.
Well, what do you think about the 70s generally?
Oh, God. I mean, it's great.
What do you think
How
How
about
can
the
you go
70s?
wrong with this? The garbage.
Well, I mean, the
garbage.
fashion is definitely
I don't
something
think
worth
that
talking
the
about.
words think and 70s go together too well.
Yeah? People were thinking in the 70s, though. I mean, how is it different than now?
Much.
How's it different than now?
It's because he's conscious now.
Didn't have to wear condoms.
I didn't think you had to wear condoms. Gee, it's this funny itch.
Kind of a more free-spirited type of let's just get up and do things. Now it's kind of things like really kind of
a conscious awareness.
Yeah,
going on
you
now
want it. Bullshit. I mean, you gotta
there
be
wasn't
aware
as-
of some
yeah,
of the
there was.
things.
I don't think there was as much of a conscious overall one unified thinking going on back then. I think it was kind of a striving off of the ignorance of what was to come later. You
Just
know,
carry on, let's have a good time.
I think it was just a blah period in the history of the United States. Just a bunch of people
Actually,
sitting on their asses and
actually
screwing.
wrong. You
Watch
just-
your language.
doesn't
Watch
know
your
what he's
language, my
talking about.
God.
I probably wouldn't. I was born in '76, so.
Oh, man. Well, how's it been, like, working in such a big, with an ensemble cast? Is
Oh,
that
it's
weird,
great
or is it
most of the
great?
time.
What's it like?
I love
Ditto.
everybody.
Ditto. Ditto.
Great.
How is it different than when you have, like, one bigger part? Or...
I wouldn't know.
You have.
Anyway.
He ain't no professional.
We have a lot of different energies going on, you know, other than,
Yeah.
it's kind of cool because you have a lot of different things to play off rather than one person's energy, you know, and it's
difficult.
you don't, there's, you, whenever it's kind of a one-on-one type thing, you have a tendency to kind of kick in with that person's rhythm and kind of be the same type of thing. The movie ends up kind of being that same pace thing. This has so many different paces and energies, you know, it's great. It's real.
No one's gonna be able to classify this movie. That's what I love about it.
Anyway. No.
Don't make me hit you again, buddy.
He hit me. You know what I said? Because I was giving him a hard time over there, and I said, listen, if I'm giving you a hard time, I know, as I feel compelled that I have to do that right now. It's my character line. But if you want to hit me, go ahead. Like before I even finished the sentence, he went, boom, and hit me right in the stomach.
Did the rehearsals go, like, any differently than rehearsals? You know, there's-
Almost completely different.
I didn't know anybody in rehearsals.
I mean,
just kind of
we're not shooting the script at all. I mean, the script is basically a bone, a skeleton to the whole product, and we're just throwing the meat on, you know, as in the rehearsals and as we're going along. And
Yeah.
it's great.
I think he said that if the actual screenplay, the actual movie was exactly like the script,
Yeah.
that it would be a total failure. And I agree with it. Well, it was a great script, but you know,
It would.
everybody's kind of throwing in their own stuff.
No, everybody's got to be more. Like what he's striving for is everyone to be a complete individual instead of kind of like in other movies. There's like 4 central characters that are kind of human, and then the rest are like non-people. And this, like every person in this film, is a complete person,
Yeah, real.
You know.
Human, yeah.
and that's what's different. Like that's how the old
Realism
European
is a
films,
big
yeah.
thing. I think he's trying for.
Yeah.
You know, it's real time, 3 shots, 3 scenes in one take. I mean, what that does is it shows real time. These are things that are actually going on. A lot of directors, there's a formula, you know, that they go by as the basic, you know, shot, master, whatever, you know, your basic script, you know, formula script with the hero and the bad guy and all this stuff. And this movie's completely off of that formula. It's got his own thing going, you know. There's no. He's got his own, you know, his own style. There's no formulas, no anything. He made up his own. That's what I think is.
How does that realistic approach, like, affect the individual characters in terms of the way you think about them?
You just have to be truthful. It's like you can't fake it. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you can get cut around and be covered. You know what I'm saying? Because usually, if everything's in a master, you have to know who you are. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the other films, you can fake it. You know, which is sad.
Well, sometimes in some films it's all right to fake it. It's just a total bullshit film. It's just a total bullshit funny film, which is not at all what this is. This is, I mean, there's some goofy shit in here, but you know, you're still playing off of a true character.
Yeah. No, he just wants these people in the 70s this day, and that's it. You know, and that's all he wants. It's like there's no event.
Right.
And if he gets everybody to be a complete individual on this day, you know, for an hour and a half, he's done what he should have to do.
Cut. Thanks, guys.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. Yeah. You're like the four hanging out, like best girlfriends in the movie and all that kind of stuff. So, and this is your big night out. You're going out. I mean, what's it feel like? How is it compared to like real high school now?
It's not that different. We were in the trailer putting on our makeup, and it was like
we were getting ready to go
like,
out.
Yeah, we're going out.
Really? So
It's exactly like getting dressed. You're like,
The best part is the
this?
shoes.
What about that? The whole
We gotta
thing.
show our shoes, guys.
Yeah. Check these boots out.
very jealous.
Yeah.
They look good, but
There's
they're
a little bit of
differences.
and these pants are really uncomfortable. Come on. Really tight.
But
hey, let's talk about the pants. Or not.
What's wrong with the pants?
Well, they're just not.
We're just not used to them.
Yeah.
But mine are Levi's.
Conducive to like breathing and sitting. Let's put it that way.
What about like what do you think in terms of this film, like working in an ensemble cast instead of like having like just working with one or two other actors?
It's very interesting.
It's great.
It can be a lot of fun.
Rick did such a good
Can
job.
also be a little distressing.
casting. You know, he casted people that he thought would be able to work good together. And I mean, every night it's like we meet in the lobby at 8 o'clock and we go to dinner together.
It's really
It's
great
like
because
15.
we're not alone. I mean, whereas normally we'd be like playing the kid of a family and you kind of sit around.
Right. There's
and
always someone around.
always have something to do. So it makes it a lot easier to be in a small town together instead of. So it's really great, and we all get along so well. All of us.
There's no egos
So,
here.
yeah.
No egos.
No egos at all. We're our own therapy class.
We're the Bible group. That's what we call ourselves. We get in the van and we meet. Bible group here?
There's never less than like 8 people going to dinner.
We meet with the manager of the hotel once a week, and he straightens us up and makes sure we're all doing our jobs correctly.
Well, what about back to Rick? Like, how has it been working with him?
Very great.
Yeah, he's wonderful. He just gives you so much freedom. And I mean, everyone here is so gifted and so talented. I mean, if you wanted to change your character, he was like, fine, be committed to it.
Yeah.
And you do it, and he lets you improvise. I mean, half of this film is going to be improvised. Yeah. It's like if you want to say something, you ask him, he's like, cool.
As long as it's coming from your character. Yeah.
But he
And it's
trusts
real.
us, and that makes you feel great.
Yeah, it's
as an
really
actor.
good.
I mean, there's so much freedom. It's unreal.
What about like the whole 70s thing?
It's great.
So great. The music, clothes, the hair, everything is fun. It's like we go out at night and we dress this way. You know, it's totally.
It's laid back, which I think goes with Rick and the people working here. The crew, they're all like from Austin. They were in Slacker, a lot of the stand-ins, like in Slacker.
It's very cool.
And everyone's just
Love
so
this
laid
time
back.
period. Yeah, this time period was fun. I remember pieces of it. I was very young, but I do remember pieces of it. My mother and my brother.
I was
music
8.
is great. The music is going to be a big part of it.
Yeah.
I can remember my sisters both grew up in this era, and I was just a little girl, and I can remember helping zip their pants up. And they'd be like,
With
Shelly,
the comb?
come on, hurry up. No, we used hangers. And we were
We
just,
used to come. And
you know, and it took so
and lay
much.
down on the bed and like, you haven't seen like that.
Yeah, it's so great.
What about like in terms of Dazed and Confused being girls in this film? There's like so much guys.
It's a man's film, definitely. And we've talked about it. Yeah, because it's like there's a scene with the guys and they're all sitting around talking and it's so great. And then the scene with the girls, they're in the bathroom, talking about boys, and that's such a man's idea of what women talk about.
I also think that he's
great because my character doesn't want to talk about guys.
Yeah, and I also think that we've put a good stable position for women as much as we could. In
Right,
this
and
film.
he
We worked
allows
really
it
hard
because
to
he's
do
like,
that.
hey, I'm a man. What can I do? You
Yeah,
know, I try as hard as I can.
Yeah. How would you know?
Big night out. Cut.
And action.
All right. How you doing?
Pretty good.
Cool. Guess you heard about the party getting busted? Yeah. It's cool, it's not to worry. There's a new fiesta in the making as we speak. It's out at the Moon Tower. Full kegs, everybody's gonna be there. You ought to go.
Okay, we'll be there.
Okay.
Cool. Well, say, you need a ride?
No, I have my own car.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's cool. Well, listen, you ought to ditch the two geeks you got riding with you now, but we'll worry about that later. I will see you there.
Okay.
God, I love those redheads, man.
Bye.
Cute? You thought he was cute? It's disgusting. Did you realize he graduated when we were like toddlers?
So speed.
Marker?
Set. Set. And action. Cut. Cut!
You go next to me. Dude, you gotta go.
Man, that was great. Thank you.
Your hair is fantastic.
The swoosh, swoosh.
Let me get the number.
Yes, thank you. We don't have any more comments. The president has nothing. That's right. Thank you. As far as I'm concerned, I don't know anything about any women or any money. Nice.
Okay, now.
I don't know anything about any pictures. Please, no comment. I'm an innocent man. Ben Affleck, how do you feel about this? I'm going to Disneyland.
Other side.
Okay, Christ, I love this. The paparazzi. Oh, Sean Penn, I punch you in the head.
What's it like living in a hotel for 2 months?
Sucks.
It sucks. I thought it would be a lot of fun, but I mean, you're like this one room.
Yeah.
It's,
I want to cook. It's about the size of my apartment in New York, though.
What have you done to like make it?
Move the bed.
Move the bed. The bed used
Absolutely
to be.
nothing. We all moved our beds.
Yeah, the bed used to be there under that thing, and this dresser was under here.
Michelle Burke started this.
Yeah. She moved her bed and she had the maids, like, she asked the maids to make her bed every day with the bedspread on the white side up. love it. That is so bad. She was bitching one day. I tell them every day to make it with the white side up.
And will you admit?
They think we're so nuts here. They think we're so
They really
insane.
hate us here. Except for the bell guys.
Because it's like because we live in these little rooms, we go to the lobby and treat it like our living room.
You're alive, you're at a party. You're not standing there looking at the camera. You're doing the crosses that you've been assigned. You're making out, you're drinking, whatever you've been assigned to do. When I say move, you stop doing those things, you notice the fight and you move in. Now anyone who doesn't understand that, make yourself known right now. All right, so what are you going to do on background? What you've been doing for the past 3 days. Start acting.
What are the basic icons for Dazed and Confused?
Well, we have a lot of marijuana and a lot of beer and whatnot. And the marijuana that we used are all herbs. And these herbs came from New York. And not only can you smoke them, you can also make tea. And some of them do different things. Like, for instance, some of them enhance dreams and others enhance sleep. And some give you energy and stuff, and it's all natural, so it's not like smoking tobacco, so it's not harmful. And of course, no party's complete without bongs, so we had a lot of different bongs. This particular one was a hero bong that one of the guys makes in shop class. So you can see we have a vast assortment of party bongs.
Were they all used in the film?
All were used in the film. Most of them were out at the Moon Tower, where we had our big beer bus party. This is my personal favorite. And we had other, rolling papers and little pipe hitters and stuff like that. Different kinds of roach clips that were real popular in the 70s, like, for instance, keys. This was a real popular. Put your joint in there and hide it on your keychain. So a lot of that stuff. So the actors made their own paddles in character. Now, this is O'Banion's, O.B. Badass, and he has Fuck You, which I thought was interesting.
I'll keep it up for a second. Okay. Just the other most interesting one.
The other most interesting one would be the guy who played Benny, and he's kind of crazy. He came up with this idea. And then he's an Irishman, so he put this little thing on there. And I don't know what all this means, but it looks good. And then another one of my favorites is Melvin's. Melvin is the soul pole.
Okay. Great. want to tell us a quick story about that?
Oh, quick story about the beer. Grand Prize was an actual beer, and I think they went out of production in 1974, 76, sometime around there. So what we did was, in this movie, we couldn't use real beer because of, legal problems with drinking, driving, and that kind of thing. So what we did was we used Grand Prize, which was brewed in Galveston, Texas, and was owned by Howard Hughes. So that's kind of an interesting tidbit. The same thing with Silver Fox. It was a real beer at one time, and we just stole the label from a photograph and made our own labels for our own beer.
Can you hold that up for a second? You turn it around.
What's today?
Tuesday.
Why is today different than other days?
I'm going to school right now.
And
It's the first day of school.
And how do you think you're gonna when you walk? Do you think when you get there and your friends see you and you're wearing that shirt, what is the response gonna be like?
I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna have to find out. Hopefully a non-violent response.
Why would it be violent?
I don't know. Some of my friends are kind of hard up for cash. They might be a little pissed off me getting such a lucky break. But
Do you think it's going to change your status at school?
Better not. If it does, then I don't know. I don't want my status to change at school.
What is your status?
My status is weird little guy that hangs out in the computer class and everybody leaves him alone, which I'm very happy with.
Do you think there's going to be anyone who's... You said to me before that you get beaten up.
Oh, no, not at high school. That was junior high. I used to get beaten up every day, man. It was pitiful. You can turn, over here somewhere you can get in. Yeah. I think something bit me last night in my sleep.
When you look back on this summer, what is it going to feel like?
It's the best summer I've ever had in my entire life. And it's over.
And do you think,
I went out with her in junior high. That girl over there sitting down. Alright, stop. It's time to say goodbye, my friends. Come out. Ow! No, don't film me with a cigarette in my mouth. Wasn't mine, Mom. I was holding it for them.
you can just go to school. You don't have
I can just go to... You guys gonna follow me inside or something?
I'm just gonna watch you leave.
No, man. Matt!
Oh, you need a cigarette?
No, I'm gonna give you one, man. You bumped me with a cigarette.
Well, that thing's still bad. That's what we're at.
She has that?
Look at you. Sexy mama. Yeah.
You look really great.
Does anyone not want cheese on the burger?
Me.
I want some.
Me too.
You make peace with my own self.
We all have to. Look at that. Look at that sassy girl.
He asks how much marijuana was consumed in the making of the movie. That was like some kind of oregano fake stuff that smelled terrible.
Tasted like shit. It was nasty.
I'm just the guy thinking we're doing it official. I can't really speak for these people if any marijuana was consumed in the making.Maybe you guys would want to come up.
The last scene of the movie when we're driving in the car to get our tickets, we're stoned.